What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerdumb podcast, the podcast where three dumb nerds talk about all things in the Nerdumb universe. I'm the same Tatsumi.
I'm Josh.
I'm Sean.
And I must confess, this is going to have to be done really quickly because last week we filmed a Dragon Ball review, which should be out by now, but it's not because for whatever fucking reason the audio corrupted. And I've worked my ass off to try to get it back, but I can't. It's gone. It's fucking gone. So we're going to do another quick review.
Yay.
Shut that
corruption.
up. Oh, bro, it fucking pissed me off. Like, honestly, guys, like, you don't even know how hard I was working before I had to come clean and be like, guys, the audio corrupted. We also had a guest that week, which is kind of fucking, like, really shit on them, so apologies. But yeah, we're going to do, like, another review about Dragon Ball. I'm really sad about it, bro. Like, fucking, I don't want to, like, it seems not genuine. Like, you know, like we did like a first reaction. Now it's like we're going to just try to remember what we said.
Yeah, well, the more I think about it, the more I think the movie's like just all right.
Oh, what did you think it was before?
It was,
I don't remember.
like,
A 7.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
7.
Yeah, you said 7, right? Because I said,
no,
I
it's
agreed
like,
with you.
It's just all right.
7's above all right. Anyway, yeah, so we watched Dragon Ball last week. I've actually watched it twice. I've watched it in Japanese and English. Actually, just starting with that comparison, to be honest, I think English was a lot better. Well, I enjoyed it a lot more. They both have their own, like, cool qualities about it. Like, the interpretation differs for some things. Like, one of the main things was, you know, when Piccolo calls Shenron, and then Shenron comes and is like, "Oh, Piccolo-sama," like he's like real like respectful and oh shit, like that's the guy. And the English one, it's like he's like, "Oh, what's up, Piccolo? What are you up to? Like, why are you here?" It's like real like casual, like not like respectful.
Yeah.
It's more like, "Oh, Piccolo,
Like they've been friends
sup, bro?"
for years.
Yeah, it was like, I don't really like that. I like the other way around because it's like, you know, fucking Piccolo is part of the person that created you. Like, fucking show some respect.
But then in English, it's just like running into your old boss.
Yeah. It was like, oh, hey, dude.
Fuck.
Would not have expected you to come here. So, yeah, that, like, little stuff like that, like, in the Japanese version, like, that was better. Yeah. Also in the, I guess, in the sub, like, they write Makon Kosupo, whereas, like, in the English one, they said Special Beam Cannon. Yeah. Which, I don't know, like, if you wanted to keep the continuity the same, like, why wouldn't you just, like, write it in the subs? But I guess it doesn't really matter.
Do the same for Kianson.
Yeah.
Structure Disc.
Token.
Solar Flare.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Well, yeah. No, yeah, I guess. It's more, I just think, like, if the fans already know those as those, then, like, if you're subbing it,
like
just,
that,
like,
right?
sub it.
Because, I mean, like, Kaioken is Kenkai's fist. Right?
Yeah.
But in English, it's still Kaioken.
Still Kaioken, yeah. I guess it's because it sounds cooler.
Hey, guys, I lost my voice again.
Yeah,
It hasn't been back.
No, it was for like a week.
No, but we filmed.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was your voice fine then?
My voice was like okay last week.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Then it left again. Don't fucking give it to any of us. Where's your mask?
I wouldn't do that to you guys.
But yeah, Dragon Ball was cool, but I'm not gonna lie and say like this is the best shit I've ever watched. It's definitely it's probably my least favorite movie out of the 4 that have come out in the last 10 years. So from Super.
Yeah, that's fair. Last week I gave it an 8.5. I stand by that just in terms of like enjoyment.
Oh yeah.
Story wise, yeah, it was like fuck whatever. Who cares?
I think
it
also,
was just fun.
Yeah. Also too, that's like your favorite character.
Yeah,
so it's like your favorite character gets to do the cool shit. Yeah. That's my biggest gripe with the film. I don't like the fact that it went into the hands of the people pretty much. Like everyone's been screaming for this shit. And that's what they got. Like everyone screamed that they wanted a stronger Gohan. They got a stronger Gohan. They wanted this exact looking Gohan. It's been all over the internet for years. They got him.
It was just like
Piccolo got to do more stuff. You got to revisit like Gohan's glory days where he fights Cell. They do the exact same transformation scene that he does Super Saiyan 2 for like.
Also, just
For
how
Beast.
powerful he is without like training.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this guy has the potential to be like the greatest, and like, well, which has always been a thing. And I guess like in the Cell saga, like he trained his ass off to get Super Saiyan. And he was training his ass off, like, to get Super Saiyan 2. He didn't know what he was going for, but he was training his ass off. So, like, I don't know. It's like where, like, hard work meets potential is, like, where the rewards came. Whereas this one was just like, yeah, no, he has the potential to be the strongest. And if you piss him off, he will be. It's like,
yeah, no, it was a gimme.
Yeah. Like, if that was the case, then, like, when Freeza came to Earth, how come Gohan couldn't do that shit there?
Yeah.
Like, yes, he's been training a little bit more since then, and he fought in the Tournament of Power, so maybe that like got him into the swing of things. But at the beginning of the movie, it's very apparent that he doesn't train. Like Piccolo gets to punch him in the gut. Shouldn't be a thing, guy.
No.
It shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be able to block one punch from Piccolo and then take another one. Like,
You couldn't even sense that it was him.
nah, I didn't know that was him when he saw him.
Your daughter could.
Yeah. So for me, like as cool and as fun as the movie was, I'm not gonna defend it like crazy. I thought it was fun and cool, but I also thought it was really ridiculous. Like the form was silly. The form, I thought was like the hair and the eyes, I'm cool with, but like the height of the hair and the way that was styled,
Yeah.
was like,
It was
bro,
the height, yeah.
yeah, don't give me that.
Because it looked like Super Saiyan 2 when he was fighting Cell, but just
Longer. Yeah.
which was annoying.
No, yeah, very bullshit. Like, and especially like the title of this transformation has been called Beast Gohan.
Yeah.
So, like, I just would have liked a wilder style of hair. Like, you didn't have to make it way taller. Like, it could have been the same, but just, like, sort of wilder, like, out all over the
When
place.
I hear Beast mode, I would expect, like, Super Saiyan 4.
Oh, because of the fur and that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, nah, not a fan. No
yeah,
thanks.
neither, but, like, that's what I think of when I would hear Beast.
Yeah, nah. I've actually found, like what I've been talking about, what I thought about, I actually found, like, an artist that did it, like, the way that I thought in my head, which is, like, fucking cool to, first of all, come across at all. I'll put it up on the screen right now, but I'm going to show these guys just so they know.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah. Something like that would have been way cooler.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a wilder, like...
Goes out more.
Yeah. But it's just like, it's more all over the place. Like,
Instead of
I would have
being,
preferred
like,
that than, like, a slicked back
Yeah.
all the way up, like, teased my hair. Like, yeah. I didn't like it.
It's like you just got some wax and just, like...
Yep. Yeah. Like, as cool as it all was, as cool as the movie was, like, I'm not gonna defend, like, things like that. Like, if I think it looks ridiculous, I'm not gonna say it doesn't look ridiculous. So the whole movie is ridiculous. But yeah. Other than that, like, I guess some of the other cool parts of the movie, though, was like you get to see Goku and Vegeta fight, like, base form, no powers, no ki blast, straight fists.
I don't know, because I am not caught up with Super, but
Yeah.
it seemed like that Goku let him win.
No, because the way that Goku's character is written, he just wouldn't really allow it. Not in that like circumstance anyway. He definitely did let Vegeta win when they were fighting on Earth, and he only went to Super Saiyan 2 when he could have gone Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, okay.
That could also be like argued that he didn't let him win. He just didn't use Super Saiyan 3 because it would have like erased half of his time on Earth, and he wouldn't have been able to stay as long. So, like, there's an argument for it, but Goku's character just wouldn't allow him to win. So
He never goes Super Saiyan 3 anymore, eh?
Goku, he's done it a handful of times.
But no need, really.
Nah, yeah. Especially when the form is like so taxing, it takes so much like effort to hold. It would just be easier to hold like Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. If you're going for like a bigger transformation, just go from Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan God. Sort of easier. But it's like, it was cool to see Dragon Ball like on top again. Like, you forget how big the fan base is, for the majority. Like, because I'm like a part of the community. Like, we know the hardcore community like is like pretty big, but internationally, worldwide and shit, like, you forget how many people really like Dragon Ball. America's opening weekend, they finished on $20.1 million opening weekend in America, which is like fucking ridiculous. It ended up being the #1 movie that week.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so cool as fuck. But yeah, you kind of forget like the scale of how big Dragon Ball is. They did a really bad job like advertising this movie though. Really bad. I went to 2 sessions, one with you guys and then one on the Saturday.
Both empty.
Like relatively empty, yeah. Like I mean, I wasn't the only one there, but it was crazy how many people hadn't go. Like especially when you think of Broly. Broly was packed like almost every session. Battle of Gods, because like that was the first one that came back. I mean, even the Freeza one was packed. Like they were all packed. So to get one like this where it's like a fan favorite, yeah, it's kind of crazy that it wasn't packed out. I mean, we had dinner right after, and I saw some people that I knew from work, and we told them that we watched the movie, and they didn't even know it was out. They were like, "Oh shit!" And then like I saw them at work, and they said they had seen it, but like they didn't know that it was out. So
I had to tell a bunch of the boys at work about it.
yeah. So advertising was crazy. I thought they had the biggest opportunity to do it like for Fortnite, and I thought that's what it would be. I think we said it on the podcast. Well, I said like, and they didn't even like advertise it. It was just a Dragon Ball collab. So
cool, Dragon Ball.
I mean, they had the super episodes for like the events and stuff.
Yeah, but
like,
those were super
it showed
episodes.
a little bit of a trailer
of the movie. Yeah, but see, that's
at the beginning of each episode.
If you wanted people to get excited for it and know that there's a movie coming out, you plaster it all over Fortnite. It's like, okay, get your tickets.
Oh, anywhere really, because I haven't seen it like anywhere.
No, oh yeah, advertising in general, yeah, but I mean like when they're doing this big collab already, like they've got it planned out. Like, do yourself a favor and like put it out there.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have had Gohan as like a character, Piccolo as a character because they're main characters.
That's what I thought they were going to do when they announced they were doing Dragon Ball collab.
Yep. You do the 2 androids, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2.
Maybe for like a second.
You have like an event where you have to all beat like Cell Max.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, like I mean, like there's heaps of ways they could have promoted it a lot better. I mean, like even if you wanted to wait till after the movie came out, so there was no like spoilers. After the movie comes out, after the first week, then there's an event for like defeating Cell Max, and you get like I don't know some cool kind of emote for finishing it. But yeah, I just feel like it was a lost opportunity, and they didn't do well to advertise it. So I don't know.
Yeah, because normally you'd see like ads all over TikTok or like Facebook about the movie and all that stuff.
Yeah,
trailers, but like I saw nothing at all.
Oh, that's
didn't even
strange.
know it was gonna be.
I saw it.
out.
I definitely thought you would have saw it just because of the algorithm.
Yeah, nah, so did I. But
Nothing.
also I was trying to skip spoilers.
Oh yeah, true.
But,
yeah,
I
that might have
didn't
been the
see
reason. Yeah. Yeah, it was wild. Like, I mean, like the movie was cool, and I'm cool with sticking with the 7 because it's not my favorite movie. The story wasn't that good, but the hype is real. Like that's for sure. As ridiculous as I think it was, like it doesn't stop it from being like super hype when it happens.
X is my favorite character. He can get a blow up.
Who?
My favorite character
Is who?
He's fine.
Oh,
He's
Trunks.
fine. Don't worry about him.
No, yeah, cool is cool. Like
he didn't get to do anything.
Yeah, but
Super he does.
Yeah, it's not a movie about him.
I know.
Yeah, like this was specifically for Gohan, like
There's
to
like
catch
more
Gohan up.
Things I wanted to see. I wanted to see 18 and Trunks or Goten. They're perfect form, really. Fight more, and you didn't get to really see much. Even Krillin.
No, I think Krillin did like
one attack.
No, but it was good. No, he did 2 attacks and it was good enough.
But
like,
also, like you got enough of Krillin in 18.
Yeah.
In the Tournament of Power.
Yeah. But I mean, like Krillin is a fan favorite. Like, think about any movie that he's not in. Oh, I don't think it was in Broly. I take that back. But like in the last 2 movies, like the first 2 movies and this one, he's been in all of them. So
this would have been cool to see more like when they were trying to stall. They didn't really show them stalling.
Who?
The other fighters.
No, they weren't supposed to be stalling. They weren't supposed to get in there. That's why when they got in there, they got their ass kicked.
You're right. So yeah, forget the movie now.
Oh yeah, no. So like,
it was just Piccolo.
Yeah, and then they're like, and then Gotenks jumps in and they're like, oh shit. So then they all jump in and try help and they all get beat up. The movie was good. Go watch it for yourself, and especially if you are a Gohan fan, go watch it. But I'm not gonna lie and say this is the greatest movie for me. Like, Gohan is not even really a favorite character of mine. If I'm completely overrated. I wouldn't say he's overrated. It's just like I understand his character, and I feel like most people don't. Like most people,
I don't think any of my opinions are good.
That's literally not true.
Maybe get some better opinions.
Literally not true. But he's never been.
Yeah.
Like, I understand the way that his character was made. His character wasn't made. Like, he wants, like, look at him when he's, like, studying. He's not stressed out. He's fucking happy. He's in his happy place. He completely forgets about everything. Like, his character is that person.
You know who gets forgotten? Goten. I just remember bits of the movie.
You reckon?
Yeah, because Chi-Chi, when she was saying about... Oh, wait.
What, Bulma?
Oh, no, that was a super episode that I watched on Fortnite.
Brother.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up now. When Vidal told them she was pregnant to get Super Saiyan God, Chi-Chi said that they got a Goku and a Gohan. What about a... And then she said a Go something.
Yeah, go watch it. Go check it out. It's definitely worth the watch. Like, don't mistake this as like hateful the movie. These are just the problems that I have with it in general. And like it's fair to give you the things that I think are wrong with it. And if you don't agree, then let me know.
Yeah, it's still a good movie.
Yeah, it's still a good movie. Yeah,
we'll watch it again.
Yeah, and I did. Like, I watched it in English and Japanese. So,
yeah,
like that. So that's what I mean. Like, don't take this as like, don't take it the wrong way. I enjoyed the movie very much. I watched it twice. It's just that I do have issues with the story, and I just feel like if you're gonna give me a movie that like you want to give me. Don't give me a movie that like the people have been asking for, and you're like, oh fuck, just have it for the sake of money, because that's what I feel like it is. I feel like it's a cash grab.
Yeah, because
I'm still gonna watch it, but it just feels like it was selling out a little bit. What happens next?
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of shit to go through.
But with the manga, like, does he? Oh, I suppose you wouldn't know.
What?
Like, does Beast Form actually make a appearance in the manga?
Okay, so it never has, and I think that. So, like, in terms of timeline, I'm not sure where this is. It's after Broly for sure. Whether this is like between Granola, after Granola, I have no idea. So you don't see it in the manga, but this arc with Granola was supposed to be fighting the strongest person in the universe, and they do. It ends up being Granola, because Granola wishes to be the strongest in the universe. He gets it. Goku and Vegeta seem to like surpass him and get it. Then Granola surpasses them and gets it. Then Gas wishes for it and gets it.
I don't know who these people are.
Anyway, it's a whole bunch of people, but by the end of it,
Then Freeza shows
it's
up.
Frieza. So
Out of nowhere?
yeah. So Frieza gets a new form called Black Frieza, and so Frieza gets there, takes out Gas in like one hit, and like in his normal like final form. Everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then then Frieza like turns on Black like Frieza, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then he just comes up and punches them both in the gut. Yeah, and they're like, and this is not them after the fight. Like, they have been fully healed. So I don't want anyone going like, "Oh, they were like out of power." They were fully healed, like legit. They had all of their power all at the same time, and they got fucked over so bad that Frieza didn't even try to kill them. He knew he was so far above them, he just left them. He just let them be. Like, saying, "Well, suckers, see you later. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I could kill you at any point." Bro, so crazy. But then Frieza says, he goes, "I've been training in a different dimension." They're like, "Oh, what?" And he goes, "Yeah, I found a room where time and space flow at a different rate." And they're like, "You found the room of spirit and time?" Bro, he goes, "I've been in there for 10 years.
Damn.
Fuck.
10 years. Bro, in 4 months, Frieza came back from the dead and unlocked Golden Frieza. In 4 months from training. He's been in there training for 10 years. Bro, this guy was like, it's so fucking OP, it's ridiculous. And so on the travel back, like, they're going back. And they ask Weason's like, so the strongest person in the universe is that Freeza? They're like, he's like, it looks like it, or it could be someone else just being born. Dun dun dun! It's Oob, brother. It's Oob. I have hope. I was like, yes, it's Oob. Oob's the strongest. The strongest warrior will be born.
15 years, but fine.
Bro, but like fucking Oob, without ever fighting, like training to fight in a day in his life, just being super strong, comes to Budokai Tenkaichi and fucking like has a badass fight with Goku up until Goku's like, wait, you can't fly? He's like, all right, get up here, let's do this. He's like, I can't fly. He's like, you can't fly? So should be fucking like I'm pretty excited. Like it'll be cool to see where this Freeza thing goes, because Frieza's so OP that he leaves him alone, which to me is like the ultimate disrespect. He didn't even bother trying to kill them. He's like, yeah, all right, suckers, laters. And then like the Oob thing is going to be special. Like I really want to see that. Don't cuck me. Do not fucking stop this at Dragon Ball Z again. If you go like Oob is the greatest warrior in the universe and then you stop at Z again, I will be furious.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, it would be hilarious. Like I would laugh, but I would also be enraged.
Furious.
Yeah, I would be. I would be so mad.
Humorously angry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's our quick take on the movie anyway, and I guess a bit of spoilers from the manga. I'll have a proper. I'll probably be the same shit, but I'll have like a review on my main channel, so go check it out.
Just him.
But yeah, we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Manga, what are we saying? We're talking about it? Yes. You guys want to talk about anything that came out? What are we watching anyway, by the way?
Watching?
Yeah, you guys watching anything? A lot of shit came out.
Orient Season 2, Devil is Part-Timer Season 2.
Oh, you're actually watching anime?
Black Summoner.
I suppose we are an anime podcast. Well, we're a Nerdumb podcast.
I started Rent a Girlfriend, but I kind of fell off it.
Wait, why?
I don't know. I'm watching a lot of other things.
Interesting.
I'm watching heaps. I just can't think.
People have been asking me, like, what are you watching this season? I'm like, literally nothing. They're like, what? And I'm like, bro, I'm waiting for October.
I'm watching quite a few.
October is like what I'm waiting for. I'm not into anything that's out this season.
I don't know if anything I'm watching is out as like this season's, but oh yeah, Devil's Part-Time I'm watching.
Yeah.
I watched
that
Tekken.
You watched Tekken. Bro, I'm so keen to watch Tekken.
I fell asleep on the last episode, so I need to
watch it. True. Are you guys liking it?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, how do you feel about the CGI? It's not a big deal?
No.
Fuck yeah, cool. I'll probably try to start it tonight then.
With the voice acting, sometimes it feels like it's a bit like slow.
English, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just... Oh, never mind.
Because it is in English.
Yeah. Oh, what? The whole thing?
Yeah, it's like English original.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
But it definitely does feel a bit like...
janky.
Yeah, just the way that they talk is really weird.
Interesting. That's interesting that it's an English original.
But my favorite character is like kind of I wasn't going to say main.
I thought your favorite character is Orangutan.
Yeah, he's in it.
Oh, solid.
Yep.
He's
Jin's Korean,
rival.
eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's what?
Jin's rival.
Hey. Hope he pumps him.
Kinda,
yeah. But it's cool.
Oh, true. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm pretty excited to watch it, eh? I got to watch that. Lock and Key I still need to watch.
I fell off that like 5 episodes in.
Really?
It looks cool.
What, season 3?
No, first season.
First season. Okay, yeah.
It looks cool and I like the concept. I just
it is cool,
think there's
bro.
better things to watch for me personally.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, it is a really cool show to watch. I got to watch She-Hulk. But I've also still got to watch Moon Knight and Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like they don't really interest me as much as She-Hulk interests me.
Yeah.
Like I'm more interested in She-Hulk than the other two. So I still got to watch that.
Like I'm only on the first episode and I think it's way better than Moon Knight.
Oh. House of Dragons came out?
Is it out?
Yeah, it came out this week.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to watch that
I
now.
yeah, I've got to subscribe back to binge. Like,
I just saw a
it ran
meme
out and I
on
forgot to renew it.
Facebook saying like I don't know his name because haven't seen it yet. One of the Targaryens? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the dragon people.
Yes, they are.
It's been a while. One of them had a picture of him and saying, he's giving me Ramsay Bolton vibes.
It's I'm pretty sure the story's in Valeria.
Yeah, I think, isn't it about the Mad King?
No, I don't think so because like it should be before the Mad King.
It's a prequel.
Yeah, but like Valeria like kind of blows up and shit before like the Mad King becomes the Mad King.
I need to rewatch Game of Thrones.
I don't think you really do. Like it's a prequel, but it's like 200 year prequel, like well before because like the Targaryens don't live in Valeria anymore because Valeria's volcano blew up, and then they like they knew it was going to happen and they took off before it happened.
But
So they're the only
fire.
they're the only dragon people left. That's why like they fucking moved to Westeros and like fuck it over, like take over the whole shit.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So it's not it's a prequel, but it's not like a prequel like directly from Game of Thrones, like what happened with the Mad King and shit.
When's that Lord of the Rings thing coming out?
Not sure.
And what is it?
To be honest, I'm not really sure because like the last time I heard from someone about it, not checking none of my own research, but from when I heard that the rights for Lord of the Rings are so like fucking tight that they can barely use fucking anything, and that's why like the whole title and stuff is different. So where I thought it was like a more in-depth like series like part of Lord of the Rings, it's not. It's like some kind of side quest story thing. So
Dumb.
yeah, I'm not too sure. Like I've got to do my own research on that, but yeah, apparently like the rights are so tight that they kind of have fuck all for it. Cinematography looks amazing though, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected with something like Lord of the Rings, like especially given like the status of like the trilogy. Like it's already at such like a high level that like you wouldn't want to do anything like other than that.
Comes out in a week.
In a week.
On what?
Interesting. Prime. It's a Prime original.
I have your Prime.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have Paramount on Prime?
No, so Paramount is a different subscription.
Caitlin and Dorian have it on their Prime.
Yeah, like you can like I think it's like a twin thing.
If I were
like,
to sign up for it, could it get added to your Prime or would it be taken out of your account?
I think so. I'm not sure. It's $7.99, I think. Oh, you would have to. Oh, I don't know. If you try to buy it, I don't know if it would ask for like a different form of payment or like if it would come
Comes
out of
out of your
mine.
account.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, okay.
just use her account then. I don't want. I don't want that shit.
You don't want Paramount Plus?
Not
That's
really.
where we can watch the Teen Wolf movie.
Yeah, and when it happens, I'll buy it because it'll be worth buying for the movie.
I've got a bunch of stuff on there I want to watch.
Oh, just borrow Caitlin.
I think it's Dorian's.
Oh yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited for those kind of like those shows to watch, but I haven't watched any yet. All right, let's get into fucking manga. My Hero just dropped. With some pretty cool shit. So, where do we leave off?
Bakugo dying.
Is that the last thing we spoke about?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's been 2 chapters since then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the biggest thing is like no one did what they thought they did. We thought Endeavor beat One for All. Not the case. We also thought Shudo beat Darby. Not the case. Which is kind of wild, right? Because he looked dead. Like, in his arms dead. Frozen, right? Like, what the fuck happened? He's just too good.
You know what's crazy though? I looked up the guy that he touched.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing those horns.
And they're like, don't they work with Endeavor?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about him? Or was it the end of the story? You looked him up.
He
That's it.
died.
Yeah, I know.
Like, straight up just-
burnt. Like, disintegrated.
Yeah, just touched him and gone.
Bro, Darby is so fucking OP with his flames. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so there's that. Bakugo dies, which is like sad.
Very sad.
Yeah, so we're like left with this like impending doom kind of thing. Then the chapter starts with talking about Ares' power, and that's how you find out One for All is using Ares' power, right?
Back to his prime.
All for One? One for All.
All for One.
All for One, yeah. Sorry. I always get confused in my head. Yeah, All for One is using Ares' power, right? That's what he got? He took her quirk?
Yeah.
But he didn't take it from the source, he took it from the bullet.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
Is that why he can't control it? Because he said if he uses this, he's going to do it till he'll do it till he dies. Like, that's his last trump card thing. So is it different because he didn't get it from her, or was it...
Maybe it's more unstable.
Because she can't control it, so it would be fair to say that he can't control it.
Yeah.
But is that the reason? Weird. Questions that need to be asked. But he's reverted back to his prime, and then he'll like slowly revert to nothing. Which is kind of fucking crazy, because I don't know who's going to beat him in his prime.
Who's the girl's quirk that he took? What does she do?
Oh shit, that's right. Who did he take?
He just like showed up right behind her and just...
And took her cape
Yeah,
and
touched her
quirk.
and- yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Honestly, like, My Hero is really hard to keep up with quirks because there's so many, and they're
Yeah.
like... Yeah. They're just also unique. It's kind of hard to like keep track of them
I
all.
was waiting for that like little banner at the bottom saying her name and quirk.
Quirk stolen. Would it be cool if they did that for All for One? Like, he's gonna die anyway. I'd like a breakdown of how his power works.
Yeah, oh yeah, true.
So yeah, he's sort of on a rampage. I don't think they're gonna stop him. I think he'll just like fizzle out. He might
he
kill
wants to
everyone
go
there.
to what's his name? The K boy.
The what?
The
The K boy, Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if like that's the move. I think he's gonna get fucked up before that anyway. Like, he'll fuck himself over. I think Endeavor might die. I think Hawks is about to die.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Or what I thought was cool about the part where it went to like showing Edge Shot was that him and Bish Genius were classmates.
Yeah, I thought that was
And
cool.
Bish Genius was like his class president.
They
It's
just
like,
call
oh,
them by
bro.
their first names.
Yeah. That was sad. What I don't get though is like he's gonna save Bakugo and he said, I'll become his heart, and he's like, there's no coming back from this. So what, is he gonna be like living within him, or like does he sacrifice, like is that like a sacrificial thing?
said
Like,
he's
that seems
gonna-
weird, right?
Make up for what he doesn't have. So like,
Yeah. So like the
I'm
parts of his
assuming-
heart that are fully destroyed, he is going to like use, like insert
yeah,
himself
I'm
as
assuming
those
his
parts.
heart is gonna go into Bakugo's heart.
You think so? I think it just meant like him as like, because he can like stretch himself so thin as he'll become those parts of his
Then what
heart.
happens to the rest of him?
I think it just sort of cuts off. That's what I mean. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. Because he's done this like ninjutsu art thing where he's like made himself like real stringy.
Mm.
Like, they're all different parts and shit. So when he says he can't come back from it, I don't know what it actually means. Does that mean he'll now be living as a heart? Does that mean that like his consciousness goes away but his parts remain? Does that mean like only half of his hand goes and then like he cuts off the rest? Like, I don't understand the meaning of it.
Yeah, so I'm just assuming he'd be using the actual parts, like his heart to his
Like
heart,
when he gives
chest to
his heart and then
chest.
he dies.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not sure.
it'd be better than seeing like half his head gone and then
I'm
dead.
just not sure based on the way that like his like it
Quirk.
became all stringy and stuff. Yeah, like based on the way his quirk works, he can't like go inside his like body, take it out and put it like, take those parts
Yeah.
and put it in.
Not too sure how
Yeah.
his quirk properly works.
Yeah, it was just the way that it was drawn seemed like real crazy. Like, okay, so what's the move here?
Yeah.
Reading the beginning of that chapter, I really thought like the play would be Eri can bring him back to life somehow. But then they went with the Edge Shot thing, which I'm like, it's cool, but I don't know.
Also, last chapter. What was the last chapter? He said he has fallback plans, all for one. And then they showed like a few people in the bunkers. Are those like his people?
I don't remember that panel, to be honest with you. I don't remember it at all. Have a quick look.
I was going to say sleeper agents, but they're not really sleeper agents, are they?
I really don't remember. Like, I kind of don't remember what you're talking about at all. At the end of the chapter?
I think it was at the end of the chapter.
Like, close to the end?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was only 13 panels, too.
It shows two people like holding their phones, and then it goes to Hawks.
Where's that?
Page 11.
No, they were there. No, that wasn't. Wait, what?
Those are two people I'm talking about, but
Oh, wait, what are you... I don't know what you've read. Because he had a whole monologue about, like, bringing back the Redestro, like, revolution thing. I don't know anything about, like, new people.
I don't know, maybe I just read it wrong. They got people in the sanctuaries to like
I could have read it wrong. I've done it before. I thought...
kill people.
Yeah. So I thought that was them hearing the news that Bakugo's dead, and the kids were like,
Oh,
don't worry, like, Bakugo will save the day. And
yeah, just because I don't know these two at the bottom.
yeah.
That's why I thought they were like villains.
I mean, like, the way that it's drawn, it could go either way. So I'll have to reread it properly.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get that at all. But yeah, pretty fucking crazy shit that's happening. And still no Deku, which is kind of the fucking annoying thing about the chapter. At this point, I don't know if he's going to come and see Bakugo's dead.
Yeah, he could be alive when he gets there.
Yeah.
Headshot's just gone.
Then they just do like a fucking team up thing again. Because it didn't sit well with me too that like he didn't leave some sort of like message like Jiraiya did. You know, when Jiraiya fights Pain, he realizes what happens and then he writes it on fucking old mate's back, so he knows. Bakugo found out the rhythm, like knows what Shigaraki does. That's how he like dodged the first like whatever, and everyone's like he's dodging it, but that's because he knew like the rhythm. He knows the. I have no other word other than rhythm.
Maybe he thinks that Deku will
figure it out. Yeah, but like it just like why show me that? Like if it doesn't mean anything, like that's why I didn't get. So maybe it does happen. Maybe he comes back to life and he's like, hey, I know the way he moves. Like because sharing that information would be vital. But he dies before like he can do anything with it. So it didn't sit right with me that happened. So I guess like this would make sense that he comes back to life before. Or like when Deku gets there, they're like, we're trying to heal him, like just fucking go do what you can to stall him or whatever. Anyway, pretty fucking exciting times. I'm kind of pretty keen like for the ending of it though.
Just don't want it to end.
I don't know, man. Like we went through such a long like dragged out Wano that like I just don't think I can deal with any more dragged out shit.
Everything gets dragged out there.
Yeah, but Wano was overboard. We were there for like nearly 4 years. Or I think like 3 years.
I really need to catch up.
Yeah, you probably do. Speaking of that, they all got their bounties. 4 of them are over 1 billion now, which is cool.
Did Chopper go up at all?
Yeah, he went up 900.
Like, he's so strong.
He's now 1,000 berries. I don't know, man. Like, he is strong, but you never see him be strong. We like just from this point now, we always see him do mascot shit. Like he's the doctor, and but he never does anything like crazy. Not even in Wano, like he could have maybe gone his monstrous form and fought one of these numbers, but he didn't. He just like fucking made a vaccine. But yeah, so now they've got Luffy at like 3 billion berries, Zoro at 1 billion. 1,000,001, and then I think Jinbei's at 1 billion, 1 million. What was Sanji like 1 billion, like 30 something?
32 some shit.
Yeah. And then everyone else is just like they've just gone up more. Like Sniper King God is at fucking 500 million. It's funny how they all react too. Like Sanji's real upset that like he's behind Zoro and Jinbei, and Nami and Usopp are like, stop, stop going up. People will come after me. Robin just doesn't really give a fuck because she like just doesn't give a fuck.
I heard she's got a new form, but I don't want a spoiler.
I mean, yeah, but like that was so long ago now that we don't really care anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that was more of a fun chapter. That and we're gonna get to the revolutionary shit, like what happened with Sabo and stuff. But they're on a break next week, so I'm gonna be pretty fucking annoyed.
I like Sabo.
But yeah, not much about One Piece other than like we're at the exciting point where we know it's at the end of we know we're getting to like the final arc, but also like we're in that space where like we don't know what's happening now. Like for the longest we've been in Wano, we knew that end goal was fighting Kaido and then like moving forward. And now we're back to like adventure space where like we don't know where we're going. We're like on the seas, we could end up anywhere, and then like we start the ride all over again. So I'm pretty happy to like see where it goes from here because we've just been in such a fucking like predictable place for quite a while. All right, guys. We're done. This guy looks pretty like dead and has looked like it for a while. So we're gonna get out of here. Apologies for the loss of audio last week. I wish you could have heard the podcast. It was definitely a lot better than the revised version. But yeah, can't be helped. Let us know what you think about Dragon Ball Super. I would really love to know.
Comment down below, like and subscribe.
Yeah, all that good stuff. But Joshua, do the outro.
We'll do it after the song or during the song.
Joshua, you're in every episode. You don't know how we do the outro? Every episode you're here. What do? You just wait till you hear the understand starts and go, I'm Josh. Joshua, do the outro.
During the song?
Joshua, do the outro.
A Nerdumb podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm Josh.
Sean.
And I'm the saying starts me. That's it? That's the outro?
Yeah, that's the outro. Like and subscribe.
Like and later, boys.